Are you looking to gamble on March Madness games but don't want to take a huge risk? You kind of broke like myself and would rather kind of keep it chill at the moment and not trying to lose much money, but you do want to have action on the games. Then I think I got the video for you. This is 10 locks. So a lot of people out there are like, oh, I'll give you the McNeese State sleeper. I love McNeese State too. Go Bayou Bandits. But, they could easily get bodied. So what are the 10 locks? I got really 8.5. So at first, all the one seeds. Every single one seed's going to be just fine. If I'm jinxing that as a UNC fan, I will accept going to hell. My fault. I'm sorry, Tar Heel Nation. But I think we're going to be just fine. Hopefully Wagner wins because Howard is scarier. But, dude, we'll be fine. All the one seeds will be fine. It's tempting to look at the odds, see plus whatever gazillion. I could just cajillion my money, whatever fake numbers I just said, because I can't think of a better one. It's not worth it. You're going to get bodied. The Purdue is not the Purdue of last year. There's a much better Purdue team. The 16 seeds aren't the 16 seeds of, there's no FDU. So all the one seeds are good. Lock number 2, all the 2 seeds except Marquette. Now, this is not about Tyler Kolek. A lot of people will say, is this about that? No. If he plays, I think he'll probably play, and he probably won't be 100%. If he doesn't play, they're kind of okay without him. You just saw the whole Big East tournament. They looked just fine without him. So why do I say not Marquette? Because I think the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers got themselves a ball club. They got a gentleman by the name of Don McHenry. You're going to like watching him play. They got enough size. They're going to get every rebound. Not every rebound, but they're going to dominate the glass. So they could win. I'm not saying bet on Western Kentucky. I'm just saying don't bet on Marquette. Lock number 3, Texas Tech. Tech's going to take NC State to town. Not trying to throw shade on NC State. I'm really not. They just bodied us, not bodied, but they considerably outplayed us in the championship, ACC championship. They just won the whole conference tournament. But I think the hype is a little much right now. How many times have you heard people say about Burns? He's a fridge with Cinderella feet. Yeah, he's a great big man. Texas Tech got bodies. They've just battled through the Big 12, which has plenty of size, and they have the best guard combination maybe in the country. One of the best in the country. I always think Pop Douglas, Pop Isaacs, and Joe Toussaint are an unreal combination. So they're going to fly. They're going to win by 30 points. They're going to destroy NC State. Sorry. Good luck next year, NC State. Lock number 4, the New Mexico Lobos. I'm not going to say vibes in any other video, in any other preview, in any other of the locks. This is the only one where it's New Mexico's vibes are like this. Clemson's vibes are stagnant, if not negative. They just lost handily to Boston College. They've lost some other not great ACC games recently. Talented team. Clemson beat us as well. But the Lobos are flying right now. I want you to, if you are curious of the vibes of this basketball club, look up Jalen House post-game speech or whatever after the Mountain West tournament. They were hype. It's not just it's a level of playing for each other and belief that it's reflected on the ball court too. You see it. This team is bought in. Richard Pitino's got them doing really nice stuff. They're definitely going to beat Clemson. Lock number 5. This might be the easiest one of all. Mississippi State. I don't know how they're technically dogs. Michigan State is whack. Michigan State should not be in this tournament. They would lose in the NIT. They got a couple of nice players. Mississippi State's going to be just fine. I mean, they just beat Tennessee. They just competed with Kentucky pretty recently. They're operating at a level that I think is considerably higher than what Michigan State is. They're faster. They're bigger. They're going to win that game pretty easily. Maybe not pretty easily, but definitely. Not word. And then I'm scared of Mississippi State. I hope I'm wrong on this. I hope this video does jinx that so that Michigan State wins. Because, boy, we will work Michigan State if it comes to that. Lock number 6, the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. St. Mary's is not as athletic as the Lopes. I don't think they're going to be able to score as much as the Lopes. Yeah, they'll throw up threes. But the Lopes will be outpacing them. They'll dominate the glass, I expect. I respect how St. Mary's is really plays as a team. That's nice. The Antelopes just got the guys to do the thing, and the thing's going to be beating St. Mary's. Lock number 7, more convinced. That's the one I just said is the one I'm least certain about. maybe the one I'm most certain about, other than Mississippi State, is Creighton to beat Akron. They're going to be fine. Akron's solid. I respect the Zips. I like the Zips. But they kind of do what Creighton does, but Creighton does it better. The deal of Kalk and Brenner, it's like Shiner, whatever. Baylor. The other big white dude. Mixed with Trey Alexander and just the way that they run such intricate schemes, they're going to have too much for Akron, for sure. Number 8, thought this would be an obvious one, but a lot of people online respect the field of 68 folks that like unanimously took Yale to beat Auburn. Let's relax. I don't want to overrate the conference tournaments. I picked against NC State, but did you watch any of the SEC tournament? Like a minute of Auburn? Because if you saw a minute of Auburn, you wouldn't think they're going to lose to Yale. They will beat Yale. Yale's solid. Auburn's better than solid. They defend well. They score even better. Okay, now those are my 8 legit ones. Now an asterisk and then a final word. Asterisk 1, Texas, if it's Virginia. I think Colorado State would actually match up pretty well with them. Virginia, yeah, they defend. Tony Bennett, I've heard it all. Texas is so much better. The magnitude of firepower difference. Texas would crush Virginia, but could struggle with Colorado State. Lock number 10. I'm going to pause my friend Juice WRLD for the severity of how annoyed you're going to get. Lock number 10, you're going to get annoyed with the refs over-reviewing fouls to make them like flagrant or whatever the fuck the next level of foul is. They do it too often. They've gotten out of control with it across the country. I'm guaranteeing you will be annoyed by how often they do that. Have fun. Enjoy. Other than that, the rest of March Madness will be fire. Enjoy. Peace.